And here, in a perfect recreation of the US presidential election, we have Hillary just throwing her emails all over the place, whilst being assaulted by catapults and shielded men. The US election was weird, and although they kept coming at her, she carried on until the chickens came. That was basically the end of her bid. A good general spends days, if not weeks, planning the perfect formation of his armies, but I just plonked down a load of peasants and a barbarian to use up all my money. So we end up with tactics like this, where we have flaming barrel men and the rest of the troops just blindly following. It's great really, catapults just taking out the rest of our army, but luckily we have got a secret weapon up our sleeves. A man who poops chickens, who we call Joseph and his interdimensional Dreamcoat. And he basically won the war for us because he became one with the universe. Majestic. And here we have Trump standing against what seem to be impossible odds. There's men dressed as bears with axes coming after him. And it brings to mind this quote, "To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows and spears of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them? To die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, aye there's the rub, and the wall. And you know the shit has hit the fan when Santa sends in his best cavalry division led by Rudolph the Ruthless. They say he killed 1,000 men in the Battle of Bahrain. What reindeer were doing in Bahrain, no one knew, but Rudolph was there with fire in his eyes and death in his soul.